Happy Friday! We made it to the end of the week. So today I was thinking about a joke that my son, it's an ongoing joke, my son Zach will say all the time. He'll walk into the room and if everybody's kind of just doing their own thing, he'll be like, "Why is everybody on their phone?" And typically he'll have his phone in his hand too, like most of the time. So every once in a while we'll do it right back to him. If he's on his phone and one of us is not, we'll be like, "Why is everyone on their phone?" But in all seriousness, I ended up seeing a video today from Simon Sinek on LinkedIn, and I ended up reposting it as well too. But it was talking about the power of, like what the power a phone has in our conversations and in our everyday moments. So he was giving a speech in front of a bunch of people, and he goes, pretend this is a phone, but but he said, "What does this do? Like, what does this, if I have this in my hand, all of a sudden you are not the most important thing in the room. Even if this thing isn't vibrating or going off, you realize that you're not the most important thing in the room. And so when you have your phone out and you set it on the table, if you're eating dinner together as a family, your family isn't necessarily going to feel like the most important thing." And he goes, "Even if you have it facing down, that's still just as rude." And I kind of was like, yep, I'm guilty of that. I'm certainly guilty of having my phone. I'll put it face down or keep it in my purse. But if I'm at home, a lot of the times it's by me. And he pointed out a couple other things about if you find yourself carrying it from room to room, then you probably have a problem. And I'm like, again, guilty as charged. I carry my phone around a lot. I know I use it as an alarm clock in the morning, or if I wake up and you know before my alarm goes off, I'm looking at my phone to see what time it is. And I just think that it can be very, very disruptive. So I ended up sending out a message to my kids today to let them know that I'm going to make an effort not to carry around my phone as much. I'm certainly still going to be checking it because, we need to be checking in here and there, but I don't need to have it around as much as I currently do. Or so they were all telling me, "Hey, we're on board." And I'm like, just message someone else who might have their phone by them if you need me. I just don't want my kiddos to think that I'm not responding quick enough if I didn't address something. So my son and I ended up going to Trader Joe's later today, and then I realized I was like, "Oh shoot, I forgot my phone at home because I started this thing already." And so, but we ended up having so much more quality conversations just by not having the phone around, and it was just interesting. So, and then it also got me to thinking of when we hear suggestions that may potentially improve our life, one of three things could happen. We could either be offended, we could either not feel anything, or we can be inspired. And so today, when I heard that thing about the phones, I kind of recognized it like, yeah, I noticed that I do that. And instead of being offended, I want this to inspire me to help me be more present and in the everyday moments and make the little simple change that I can, and hopefully I stick with it. And if I don't, like that's life. I can always try again tomorrow or the day after the day after. So just out of curiosity, when you hear something that kind of hits close to home, like, oh shoot, yep, I sometimes do that, or I could make a change with that, do you find yourself feeling inspired? Do you find yourself just feeling neutral and unbothered? Or do you find yourself feeling offended? Just curious. So, anyways, I hope you have an awesome weekend. We made it through the week, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.